Peak Wealth Management proudly presents Finding True Wealth with certified financial planner Nick Hopwood and accredited investment fiduciary Jim Pilat. Nick and Jim believe by making simple, good financial decisions, you can retire with confidence. And now, let's turn it over to your hosts, Nick and Jim.
Welcome everyone to episode 120 of the Retire with Confidence podcast. I'm Nick.
And I'm Jim.
And today it's all about getting a job.
Get
a job. But first, Jim recently went to Cedar Point.
I did, yeah.
Tell us how was it?
It was good. We did not go last year with just all the...
I did go.
Did you?
Yeah, and we left at like 3.
Yeah.
So
it was with obviously last year being such a strange year with all the COVID restrictions and so on. So we went this year and it felt an awful lot like past years.
Like normal?
Yeah, it felt a lot like normal. The crowds were fine. It wasn't too heavy, but they were. There was people there. There was no masks. There was, no real social distancing in the lines or anything. The rides were full capacity. So
did you feel safe?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get an elephant ear at the end?
I did not. It's usually the highlight of the trip, but we passed.
Did you get one of those all-you-can-eat deals every 90 minutes?
No, I saw that, and you can get drinks for every 15 minutes. You can refill that huge thing.
Yeah, I refuse to do that though.
Can you imagine how you'd feel at the end of the day?
Yeah, because there's like probably 100 grams of sugar in that thing.
I know. Every 15 minutes you'd drink.
But we did do the eating deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So every 90 minutes, the timer goes off, and you can go get like a burger and fries, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever, whatever the meal at that particular location is. Mm-hmm. So, being the nerd that I am, we'd go and get food, and then I'd set the reminder on my watch for 90 minutes, and then wherever we were, I'd be like making a dart
I guess
right to the place.
Yeah.
Yep, wherever's closest, right to the place, another 90 minutes. So like basically, if I'm there with my 2 boys, which is commonly it's 3 of us, we would, get a little thing of food, take a few bites, right? Yeah. And you're eating every 90 minutes. But you're never getting like super full, because you're just eating a little bit at a time.
Which
so
is good.
That's a pro tip right there.
Yeah, that's not bad, because nobody wants to be real full and then jump on something that's going to throw you upside down.
In fact, in years past, when you'd really hit it hard in the morning and then take a break for lunch, the afternoon is like really sluggish, right?
Like it can be,
Like you just don't get anything done.
Right.
There's no production, no productivity.
No, it was not. But it was fun to be out and have a taste of normalcy. It felt like. So yeah. It was
excellent. Good. So get a job. What is that all about? And it was a Barron's article from last weekend, which really really spoke to me, because it's stuff that we talk about all the time. Like in every meeting with someone leading up to retirement or in retirement, we're always talking about the opportunity to stay busy, right? And so in Barron's, they titled it "Get a Job," and they talk about a guy who had just retired from Procter & Gamble, and he was playing golf. He said he played golf like 300 times in 1 year. And then he just realized, is this all there is? Right? So oftentimes I'll tell the story about golfing every day or going to the beach every day. And after a while, the honeymoon kind of wears off and you say, well, is this all there is to life?
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting topic, because when you say get a job, you're not, we should have prefaced it by saying if you're retired, right? Or you're nearing that retirement age, it's looking for ways to work beyond.
And Taco Bell is offering $1,000 bonuses right now if you sign on.
Cedar Point's paying $20 an hour.
Is there a sign-on bonus?
Yeah, I think there is.
That's cool.
Worth checking out, right?
Which would you rather work at?
Oh man, can you eat the Taco Bell?
In the back,
unlimited meals
after the shift. But it also reminded me of this book, Your Retirement Quest, which we've talked a lot about. This is my personal copy. It's really weathered here. I got writing in the margins and everything. It reminded me of it because Keith Lawrence, the co-author who we interviewed in episode 10, about 4 years ago, Alan and Keith worked at Procter & Gamble in the HR department, and they retired or before they retired, they realized, hey, all these retirees are coming back and wandering the halls and hanging out in the cafeteria. And this is Keith talking. I found myself wondering, isn't that guy retired? Like, didn't he retire last year?
Yeah, don't
What's
they
he
want to
doing
get
back
out of here? Yeah.
Why does he keep coming back?
Right.
And they were onto something, because these guys wanted something to do.
Right.
So one of the things we can do, right, is get a job.
Yeah. You know, and when we say get a job, it doesn't necessarily mean go out and find the next highest paying job you can. It's all about finding something that is fulfilling, that you enjoy, right? That's fun for you. Maybe you can take a hobby and turn it into a small business.
Yeah. How can we get paid to do something we love?
Right.
Maybe it's consulting part-time. Maybe you have a special skill set that you can do that as a consultant with a high hourly rate, with a few hours a week.
Right.
Pick and choose your projects, pick and choose your clients, low stress.
Right.
Like, think of your dream job,
right,
and try and create that.
Yeah, I mean that's one option, and the other one is if you just want to do something completely different. The guy in the article had a cool story where he just decided he wanted to be a baker, right? And he started making cookies and selling these cookies, and it's like, that's what he enjoyed doing, and he had fun doing it, and he makes these cookies and sells them in gift boxes and things like that, and it could be a great opportunity for you just to explore whatever your passion is.
And that reminds me of our very own Patty Wojcik, who she says that she's got 10 years left working, right? But she's beginning to work on her hobbies, and one of them is baking, right? So this guy in the story opened a bakery, but Patty's perfecting her cupcakes, which we affectionately call patty cakes.
Yeah, it's good.
So I think we're sowing the seeds for her retirement job as well.
Right.
We even have a logo.
We do. we're encouraging.
Yes. Okay, so what are some of the other benefits of getting a job? Or maybe it's volunteering. Maybe you're working at the flower shop. Maybe you're working at the golf course. Maybe you're getting free golf, right? Maybe you're working at Home Depot because you like to be handy. Who knows?
Right.
Whatever the case may be, what are the other benefits besides what you want to do with your time? What are the other benefits?
Yeah, I mean, I think from our seat at the table, right, is from the planner seat. I mean, it's any dollar you can bring in through income is a dollar you don't have to pull out of a retirement account. And that gives you more time to not pay taxes on it. It gives you more time for that asset to grow, right? There's just a lot of positives to being able to delay how much, how long you can let that money grow for you.
Good point. And then also, if you're making good money, right, as a consultant, you can actually do like a solo K or a SEP IRA and actually even ramp up even more savings.
Yep, absolutely.
Obviously, that's probably not likely if you're just doing a part-time deal.
Yeah, but there's opportunities if you are doing just a part-time deal as well. If you went from a nice income to now just making a little bit doing your hobby, it could be a great opportunity to start looking at Roth conversions. We've talked to that.
That's right. So the Roth conversions, right? We are showing little income to the IRS, which means for a married filing jointly, you have up to like 80-some thousand where you're in the 12% bracket. So you can convert IRA to Roth for little or no tax.
Yeah, if you're only paying 10 or 12% on that money.
I like the 12%.
It's a whole lot
tax.
better than paying it at the 24 or higher, right?
22, 24, 32, 36. It's much easier to swallow.
Yeah, and the other advantage too is that it gives you the opportunity to change your scenario with your required minimum distributions, right? At age 72, where the IRS starts making you pull money out, if you've been able to convert over time, so now there's less money there that the IRS is going to force you to take out. So it can be a really good strategy for managing your RMDs as well.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that point, we can project with your RMDs how much income will be forced out at age 72, and then based on current tax rates, understand, you know what? If we grow your account between now and age 72, you're going to be in the 22% bracket, period. Like, this is your only chance,
right,
where you're going to be in the 12% bracket, because people's IRAs are getting so big.
Yeah.
So if we do conversions now at 12%, not only is it a low tax and you're getting it into Roth, but you're kind of whittling away at that IRA balance at 72, and it'll be less tax later. So there's really two benefits.
Yeah, and for those who maybe are inheritance thinking, right, and thinking of ways to pass it on, there's a lot of benefits for passing on that Roth money as well. So anything that can be converted towards Roth efficiently, where there's a good opportunity, can be a powerful tool.
Absolutely. And then there's also the opportunity to delay Social Security.
Yeah.
So this is another huge one. So if I'm 62 and I'm retiring, my instinct, right, is to collect Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say my Social Security is like $2,000 a month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be $24,000. Well, if I find, a consultant job or a part-time job, and I make, $2,000 a month or whatever, then it allows me to potentially delay my Social Security
Mm-hmm.
and be okay with it,
Mm-hmm.
and allow that to grow at 8% per year.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And maybe my wife, we're the same age, so maybe she took it at 62, but I delay mine. And the second benefit of delaying mine is that if I die, she would step up to the larger amount, which has been rolled up.
Right.
So it's actually like rolling up for two people.
For both people,
Yeah.
It's the longevity insurance, right?
Yeah,
It allows you
that's right.
to protect that whoever lives the longest.
And now people, they have less people have pensions, so it makes that Social Security, even more important.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get that bigger guarantee, I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And then what's the bonus for staying busy and staying active?
I think there's a lot of health benefits, right?
Mm-hmm.
It keeps your mind sharp. It keeps you active. It keeps you engaged,
Yeah.
with people socially, mentally, physically. I think that there is a real, well-being aspect to it as well.
Totally agree. And in the book, Your Retirement Quest, and if you want a copy of this book, just email me, nick@peakwm.com. I'll send you a book. I got like 30 on my shelf. We always keep a lot on hand because we give them out.
Yeah.
But anyway, in the book, right, we talk about four stages of retirement. The first one is anticipation. That's where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm in that anticipation phase. The second stage is the honeymoon. Right, that's where you're golfing every day, partying every day at the beach. Right, like, hey, this is great.
Right.
But then oftentimes people will slip into a depression, where you think, is this all there is to life?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just golfing every day. I mean, I like golf, but if that's it, right? There's no
Sitting
meaningful.
on the couch, flipping the channels, or
There's no meaningful purpose. You
Right.
can't retire to the couch
Yeah.
because you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So we then get rejuvenated. Okay,
Mhm.
that's stage 3? I lost track.
This should be 4.
That's stage 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Anticipation, honeymoon, and then they actually call it disenchantment,
Okay.
not depression. It's a little harsh.
Yeah.
We become disenchanted with
There you go.
playing
Sounds
golf
better.
every day.
Yeah.
And then rejuvenation. So something happens, like there's a catalyst. I find something that gets me out of bed in the morning,
Mhm.
and maybe, and oftentimes it has to do with other people, right? Feeling connected, finding that meaningful purpose, right? And then we feel fulfillment, which is the top of the pyramid, okay?
Yeah.
Fulfillment, okay?
Mhm.
And that's where we're having fun, we're experiencing personal growth, we feel connectedness with other people and other groups,
Mhm.
we're giving back, we're passionate about what we're doing,
Yeah.
okay? All those things can lead to fulfillment, and just maybe, getting a job could be the catalyst
Yeah.
if you're feeling disenchanted. Plus all these other financial benefits,
Right.
right? So I'm sold.
Yeah.
I guess I'm never gonna retire.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something for people to keep in mind if they are retired, and it doesn't have to be retired to nothing. It can be retired to something.
Perfect. Well said. So, if you have a portfolio of 500,000 or more, and you are thinking about retirement, or you are already retired, you're looking for a second opinion,
Mm-hmm.
we'd love to take a look at your situation. You can log on to peakwm.com and schedule an appointment online, or reach out to us directly. Jim@peakwm.com, Nick@peakwm.com, and you can get this book. The best book about retirement not having to do with money.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
You've been listening to certified financial planner Nick Hopwood and accredited investment fiduciary Jim Pilat on the Finding True Wealth podcast, sponsored by Peak Wealth Management. You can learn more about Peak Wealth Management by visiting peakwm.com or follow on Twitter at nhopwood1.